Okay, so this is my crab boil fresh out the oven. So, king crab boil with king crab, Alaskan king crab, and snow crab. Oh, scallops, sausage, corn, potato. Alright, so today I'm going to be cooking some crabs, some king crab colossal, snow crab, and then king crab again. Corn, the potatoes are boiling, and just a couple of scallops. I'm going to be using some beef premium smokehouse sausage, HEB brand, some Land O'Lakes butter unsalted, lemon pepper, garlic powder, slap your mama, Creole seasoning, and Tone's Cajun season. I have the butter chopped up already, so I'm just going to throw a lot of seasoning there with the butter, just a lot. I'm not going to measure anything. When I cook, I mainly eyeball it and like just do what I feel. This Cajun, I'm gonna go heavier with that than the rest of them. Like this. And I'm just gonna let them sit. I am gonna squish this all up and put this all over my crab in just a moment, and all over everything else as well. So I did pre-boil my potatoes because I don't want my crab to overcook. So I have been cooking them for about 15 minutes. I'm going to cook them for about 5 to maybe 7 more minutes. And I'm going to put them in the pan with the rest of the food. Okay, so my potatoes are pre-boiled as I said. I boiled them for about 15 to 20 minutes. I cut the sausage diagonally. So I just cut it in half diagonally. I cut up about maybe 3. So I'm just gonna take this butter and just squish it up like so. Just get it kind of squishy in a sorts. Just squishing it down to the best of my ability into the seasons. You can also melt the butter if you like. I'm just choosing to do it this way because I really want it to be inside the crab a lot. So you just squeeze it together into the seasoning like I'm doing. Just squeezing, pushing down to get it all melty like without the heat. Because I feel like it can hold a lot of the season really good that way. So I'm just going to grab my seafood and like handfuls of the butter. And this is the Colossal King Crab. Just gonna run it in it like this, just everywhere, packing it on there to the best of my ability, like a paste kind of. I want to pack some of that where all that meat is, just a big clump of it in there. Get in the back of it too. And I'm really getting it in those creases that they leave open for you, just to flavor some of that inside up. So packing it in the creases a lot. That's just packed with butter, filled with flavor. Do the same thing for the pieces of corn. I'm just gonna hit some of the sides with the butter and the seasoned mixture that I made. You can put anything you want in your butter paste, is what I want to call it. But I am eating this with some shrimp that I bought from a restaurant that has a lot of flavor in it. So I didn't want to add like anything else to it, like any garlic or anything, because it's already going to be flavor in the shrimp. So I didn't want to overdo it. But yes, just spreading it on corn. Spread it on the sausage as well. Just moisten it on there like this. Just drop it in there. Spread it on the potato like this. The potato is hot, so it's like more like it's melting on top of it, but you get the gist. Put some on this one. Be very careful. It's very sharp, so it might have to slow it a little bit down once you get to this part. But yeah, I'm just gonna do this for everything. You know, just stuffing that butter inside of where all that meat is at, and just rubbing it on there. Just taking my time with it. I'm gonna take some of it for the snow crab. Same thing. You know, stuff the butter at the bottom. Take it to the cloth. You know, just get it in there. Buttering it up. Just leaving that flavor all over. Just flavoring. It's just gonna be so delicious and full of flavor. See? Some more there. Putting some corn again. All the corn. Just butter it up. As you can see, most of the crab is covered in butter. Exactly how I want it. Just an idea for some of you. If y'all want to try something new, if y'all never tried it this way before. Again, I want to butter the sausages, get some of that flavor all over it. I'll stuff them. Just rubbing it on there. Leave some at the top. I'm telling you, when this come out, it's gonna look delicious. Just throw that in there. Let me pull the scallop out so y'all can see me get the scallop together. Just rubbing it in with that butter. Just getting it nice and buttery. Pack some of it in there, kind of. Just, you know, rub it on there. Get that flavor on there. Expect to get your hands a little sloppy. You can use gloves if you like. To be honest with y'all, I don't have any. And I don't know if you can tell by my pajamas, but it's Christmas Eve, so I will not be going out just to get gloves to cook with. It's too much for me to be doing. But yeah, I'm just going to organize everything a little more neater, and then I'm going to put it in the oven, and I'm going to cook it on 350 to about 375. Probably, I want to say I'm going to cook it for 20 to 30 minutes, no longer than that though for me. I'm cooking some boiled eggs separately, and I'm just going to add them to it when it's all finished, because obviously I want my eggs boiled fresh, and that's just what I'm doing. But yes, and again, this is the Colossal King Crab, Snow Crab, and then I think this is Alaskan King Crab, I'm not sure. Don't quote me. Okay, so I did cover the crab in seafood bang boil, whatever you want to call it. I covered it up before I put it in the oven. Just want to put that on the camera. Okay, so now I'm boiling some eggs while it cooks in the oven for 14 minutes, temperature 7. Out of the little stove thing, it's on 7. So this is how long I cook my eggs on, basically almost medium, a little higher than medium, 14 minutes, and then I'm gonna add it to the food when it's done. Okay, so this is my crab boil fresh out the oven. Cooking it for about 35 to 45 minutes. I did keep changing the temperature from about 325 to 375, just so it would cook low, high type thing for me. You can do what you like. The eggs were boiled separately as I showed you guys, and then I put them in the oven for about 5 minutes to heat up with everything. There you have it. crab boil with king crab, Alaskan king crab, and snow crabs, sausage, corn, potatoes. So there you go. Merry Christmas and a happy New Year. Thanks for tuning in to this cooking vibe today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more cooking with Taji.